Have you ever sat down to work or study, but your mind just wouldn't stay still? You open your notes, but 5 minutes later, you're scrolling through social media or watching videos you didn't plan to watch. We all say we need motivation, but in truth, what we need is focus. And in Japan, there's an ancient Zen technique that teaches exactly that. It's called Ichigyo-Zammai, meaning one act, one total attention. In the city of Osaka, Japan, there lived a boy named Ren Takahashi. Ren was bright, curious, and full of ideas, but his mind was always scattered. He wanted to be a software engineer, to create something meaningful. But every time he tried to focus on coding or studying, he got lost. One notification, one message, one short video, and 2 hours were gone. His father was a factory worker, quiet and disciplined. His mother worked at a library. They didn't have much money, but they believed in their son, Ren. His mother said one night, "You have everything it takes, except focus." Those words stayed with him. A few weeks later, Ren's school organized a seminar about mind mastery. The speaker was Professor Yamato Sora, a retired Zen practitioner who now taught neuroscience. During his talk, he said something that caught Ren's attention. The problem is not that your phone distracts you. The problem is that your mind allows it to. After the seminar, Ren nervously approached him. "Professor," he said, "I try to focus, but my brain won't listen. I start strong, then lose control. How do I fix that?" Professor Sora smiled. "You cannot force focus. You must train it like a muscle." He took out a small notebook and wrote 2 Japanese characters on it. Ichigyo-Zammai. It means complete concentration on one thing, he said. When you study, you are study itself. When you eat, you are the act of eating. The mind and the action become one. Ren asked, "How do I start?" Sora replied, "By doing less, but doing it completely." Ren went home and decided to try. He started small. Just 30 minutes of study. He put his phone in another room, turned off the internet, and sat at his desk. At first, it was painful. His thoughts wandered every minute. He wanted to check messages, stretch, look outside, but every time his mind drifted, he remembered Sora's voice. "Don't fight distraction. Gently return to the present." Minute by minute, he learned to breathe through the noise. The next day, he did it again and again. Day after day, he practiced Ichigyo. Slowly, his sessions grew from 30 minutes to an hour, then 2. He wasn't forcing it anymore. He was living inside the work. It felt peaceful, even joyful. Month passed. Ren's focus became stronger than ever. His grades improved, but something deeper changed. He noticed that when he walked, he could feel the rhythm of his steps. When he ate, he tasted every bite. When he talked to someone, he truly listened. He had stopped rushing. For the first time in his life, Ren was present. One evening, Professor Sora called him. "Ren, how's your training going?" Ren smiled. "It's not just focus anymore, sir. It's peace." Sora replied, "Exactly. Focus without peace is pressure. Focus with peace is power." A few months later, Ren applied for the National Programming Championship. Hundreds of students from across Japan were competing. In the final round, they had to code a full project in 6 hours. No internet, no help, no breaks. Many students panicked, switching between ideas, losing time. Ren, on the other hand, entered Ichigyo. He took a deep breath, closed his eyes, and started typing. The noise faded. The pressure vanished. It was just him and the code. When time was up, the judges announced the winner, Ren Takahashi. He couldn't believe it. Not because he won, but because, for 6 hours, he experienced what pure focus truly felt like. Years later, Ren became a successful AI engineer. He traveled the world, giving talks about human focus and mindfulness. People always asked, "What's your secret?" And he always said, "It's not talent. It's not speed. It's doing one thing at a time, completely." He still practiced Ichigyo-Zammai daily. Before each project, he closed his eyes and whispered, "One task, one breath, one moment." Modern research now proves what Zen masters taught centuries ago. Deep focus rewires the brain's neural pathways, strengthens memory, and multiplies creativity. Every time you bring your attention back to a single task, your brain becomes sharper. You literally train your attention like a muscle. But Ichigyo-Zammai is not only about work. It's about living. It's about being fully alive in every small act. Eating, walking, breathing, existing. Because life doesn't happen in the past or future. It happens in the present. And if you miss the present, you miss your life. Ren often shared one final lesson from Professor Sora. Multitasking divides the body and soul. But when you do one thing with your whole being, you meet yourself. So remember, don't chase everything. Choose one thing. Give it your full heart. That's how you build focus. That's how you find peace. And that's how you master life.